Welcome back, guys. I knew you'd be back after that last episode. Man, doesn't that look good? Right, I think it's time to do something, and I didn't know whether to kind of save this for the end, but it's going to be so influential to like the whole look and feel of the city and everything that I thought I just better do it now and get it done. What we're going to do is we're going to add a kind of a centerpiece for the pyramid. And oh, seriously, guys, I think you're gonna love this idea. I really hope you do. Okay, so let's just enough talking. Let's get on with it because I always talk too much when I'm doing this. But yeah, this is another one of those ideas. Now I just marked out this from this top step up here, and the same with this one to get this the right width, so that I was going to get this centered nicely. And I've just deleted this section of road here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put in a little square here, and it's going to be raised and walled and stuff. And I think it's going to look quite nice. And then we're going to do something sort of a bit spectacular. And this is one of those ideas that started with, like, so I had this idea, and then I do a bit of tinkering, and it just turns into something like, well, I'll let you decide what it turns into. Okay, let's get this doing then. Now, the first thing that I want to do, because I'm going to raise this, but it's going to be slightly sloped. What you'll see, I want to get these two like exactly the same length, so that the slopes on both sides are the same and stuff like that. So let's just, as you can see, they're right. Come on. There we go. Right. Now that I've got them sorted, I can delete that, and those will be exactly the same length now. So what we will do now is link this up to here, and then we're just going to raise it one. Okay. Now, amazingly, even though I've only taken it up one notch, you'll see that it's, whoops, sorry, I'm using the sensitive mouse again. It's actually gone up higher than this thing. So, there you go. Which is kind of a bit weird, but you kind of get this nice slope down here, which I kind of like, I have to say. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. Let's bang this in. Hold down the old shift key, make sure it's straight. Raise it up one. Boom. Cool. Like that. Now, I've already measured this because I know exactly what distance I want from here to get this square the way I want it. So, let's put that in. And then we'll do the roads around the outside to kind of get the nice walled effect. Now, I want this to be pretty much bang on where I've marked it. Now, the terrain here, and I don't know, this is kind of a bit weird. You see how like just here I'm getting what looks like a gap in the terrain, right? But if you actually put the thing in, and I've just raised it by one. Let me show you again. So, take it across, raise it up by one, and it does kind of weird things with the old terrain, but it doesn't create a bridge. Okay, and what you actually get is some exposed roads, and it's a little bit wonky. This I may end up playing around with this like at the end when I've got it, because it is just literally going to be this one road. But hey, it's what it is. Right, I can now get rid of that. I'm going to keep my end bits, like just so that I've got a marker there, like just in case I want to do something else. I can't imagine that I will, but it's always handy to keep your markers until you're definitely finished. Right, let's bang a road across here, and now we want this nice and close because we want a nice walled effect. Close enough. Let's throw it in and have a look. Yeah, I think that's pretty much bang on. Let's zoom it. Yeah. You know, I probably could have got that a pixel or two closer. I'm going to do that because the less of this sort of black stuff that's showing, or brown stuff, I think the better. So yeah, let's do that again. Let's see, the perfectionist coming out, or the OCD, one of the two. Oh, now look, that's actually not. This road isn't straight. Huh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's remark that. That's very interesting. I wonder why that road didn't go in. It should have gone in like dead straight. Hold down the shift key, take it across, take it up one. Oh, it didn't go in. Didn't go in. Why didn't you go in? Take it up one. See how it's done something kind of a little bit weird at that one end? This end over here? Let's extend these. And try that again. Where do I want it? I want it pretty much there. Okay, let's try that again. So let's crank it up. I'm holding down the shift key, so that should be absolutely bang on dead straight. And now let's try this again. I hope that road's not going to give me problems. Look, it's not. I'm holding down the shift key again. And there it's okay, and then it stops. It starts overlapping. That road isn't going in straight. How weird is that? Okay, well, I think we're just going to have to. Again, you know, I can always tinker around with this at the end, but rather than make you guys sit through half an hour of me faffing about to try and get a road 1 millimetre closer, let's. Oh man, mama, that's close. All right, I think that is as close as we can get. All right, we'll live with that. It is like literally like the tiniest amount out. I think we can live with that. I kind of don't like this hump in the road that we've got, but I may be able to do some playing around with that. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. It'll all work out in the end. Trust me. Okay, right. Let's do the sides. I love all of these angular bits and whatever, and it's going to contrast beautifully with what I'm going to put in, I think. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works out now. What are you doing, terrain? Let's put that in and see how. Oh, man. You know, if I swear to God, if it's not one thing, it's another. Let's take that out and. Oh, come on, don't do silly things. I may have to drop this stupid thing down by one just to get the thing to give me a nice wall or something. Oh man, this is kind of irritating. Let's put that road back across there. Let's put this across here. Drop it down by one. And if we take a look. Yeah, I mean, I can kinda sorta live with that. It's all a bit like irregular and stuff, but as long as it's symmetrically irregular, I kinda don't mind. Let's put the rest in and see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to come from this end. I don't think that end is quite right yet until I trim it off. Okay, so you know, these roads are all a bit. This square is just a bit off center, I think. I can see me redrawing that damn thing before this city's completed. My OCD just won't allow it. Alright, so what did I do? I dropped it down by 1, didn't I? And, come on. Will you link? Oh, I see, now it's not going to link up. Okay, let's take it back up. Let's put that road in. Now that will extend this road to be in exactly the right position. Then we take this out. Then we'll draw it from the other end. This is the kind of silly tinkering around that you have to do. Hold down the shift key, get it straight, drop it by 1, add. See, there you go. And boom. Okay, and we've got that same kind of. That's kind of growing on me. But let's trim those ends off and have a look. And look at this side. Yeah, so that it's even. It's the same on both sides, which is cool. I can live with that. Now you're probably looking at that and going, well. Yeah, okay, so the outside kinda doesn't look too bad, but all you've got is a brown pit in the middle. That's a brown pit, not a Brad Pitt. Don't ask me where that just came from. Yeah, so we need something in there to kind of, set this off. So what are we going to put in there? Now, the title of this episode is The World at Their Feet. Has that given you a big, massive clue as to what we're going to put in there? Oh, yeah, baby. Now, this is another mod, and this is, I think, the best content mod. So, not functionality, the best content mod in the game so far. And it's a little mod by Oppie. Have you guessed what it is yet? Yeah, it's the unisphere. Now, I need to get this center, so let's zoom down here so I can be sure to get this in the right place. Now, it's that one. And boom. Boom, baby. So, here's going to be. Now, remember, this is going to be big, and I'll probably wait until much later before upgrading this fully to get the full effect. But you got, the world at the feet of OmegaCo. Now, their whole philosophy is world domination. So that I think is just kind of spectacular. And I've got a sneaking suspicion. I don't know for certain, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that, because I think the moon comes up over on this side, so at night we might, if we're lucky, get the shadow of this on the steps, and of course the steps are all lit by the moonlight, and oh, that could look pretty damn good. Oh, I've got to show you this. I've got to zoom in and show you this. Because this is just awesome, right?